Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football. Usually I call it a pregame show, but we're going to call it a Thursday Night Football update show. We'll update you on tonight's game, and right now the Browns are beating the Cincinnati Bengals in the Battle of Ohio in the third quarter with 3:26 left to go, 28-13. Hopefully they can hang on in the fourth quarter to win it. We'll talk about tonight's game in just a moment, but first here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What Browns player threw his helmet off, causing a flag to be thrown and costing the Browns a Week 1 victory? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Well, after their worst opening day against Baltimore last Sunday, the Browns are getting ready to. The Browns are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in the Battle of Ohio at First Energy Stadium. Right here in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow versus Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield. And as I said, right now they are up 28-3. The Browns, 28-13. The Browns, excuse me, in the third quarter with 3:26 to go. Now, fresh off a Week 1 beatdown at the hands of the defending AFC North winning Baltimore Ravens, the Cleveland Browns are back home at First Energy Stadium to square off against the Bengals, which they're doing right now, tonight in prime time. And as the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, top pick in the 2020 draft, and Ohioan Joe Burrow leads the Bengals up to I-71 North, the Browns will look to get there in the win column in Week 2. And if the Browns look to get their first win of the season tonight, there are more than one improvement that needs to be made. There's more than one. To be in his first game as head coach in Cleveland, Kevin Stefanski proved to be just that, a rookie. However, they knew they had improvements, they had mistakes to correct, and they had to look at the mistakes from last week, study their opponent, and correct the mistakes, and not have any turnovers tonight. And expect to see Baker Mayfield have a better game tonight, and he is having a better game tonight because he's already thrown 2 touchdown passes, and there's been 4 touchdowns so far in tonight's game, so it's a much better game tonight. And expect to see the Browns offense have a better game on the receiving end of the ball, and also expect to see the defense pick their game up tonight as well and really put the pressure on the Bengals offense and on quarterback Joe Burrow. Meanwhile, the Bengals are coming off a Week 1 loss to the LA Chargers, and now in Week 2, the Bengals are looking to get their first win of the season tonight against the Browns. Look for Bengals QB Joe Burrow to really step up his game, and to run the pocket a lot as well. And look at the Bengals offense to really have a big game tonight, and the Bengals defense as well. And with the Browns, look for Baker Mayfield he's gotten a lot more passes to Odell Beckham Jr. And there's one other, I think it was not Njoku, but Nick Chubb. He's gotten him to Nick Chubb tonight as well. And as I said, right now the Browns are leading the Bengals 28-13 with 3:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. And I feel the Browns are going to, for my pick, my Thursday night pick of the week, I am going with the Browns to win this one by a touchdown, 24-17. And I hope we'll see if my score prediction is right, but right now they're up 28-13, so my score prediction is not right, but hopefully I'll be right that the Browns are going to win this game tonight. But I feel the Browns are really looking good in tonight's game, and the offense is really stepping their game up as well as the defense, and Nick Chubb has scored one touchdown. Baker Mayfield has scored a touchdown, and there's one more, I can't remember his name, but Baker Mayfield has scored two of those touchdowns, actually throwing two of those touchdown passes. And Kevin Stefanski has really stepped it up tonight. He really worked with the Browns these past few days and really got them to see that they needed to really correct a lot of things this week and week number 2 of the NFL. And so we'll get back to talking about the Browns, more about tonight's game in just a moment. But actually, no, we're not gonna reveal it just yet. But I really think that the Bengals they want to win this one. They're gonna have to step it up because they've scored one touchdown and they had a field goal. They've had a field goal, and then they kicked another field goal before halftime. It was 21-13 at halftime. So because the first quarter was tied 7-7, and then the Browns were up 14-7. They went up 21 to that was 14-10 because the Bengals kicked the field goal. And then they were up 21-10. And right now, the Bengals kicked another field goal. It was 28-13, and the Browns scored another touchdown in the third quarter. And right now, they lead it 28-13. We're gonna get to more about talking about the Browns in just a moment and tonight's game. But first, now we will reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question, Thursday Night Football trivia question. What Browns player threw his helmet off, causing a flag to be thrown and costing the Browns a Week 1 victory? And if you said Dwayne Rudd, you are correct. Dwayne Rudd, he threw his helmet off, thinking the game was over, causing a flag to be thrown, and for taunting. This game was called the Helmet Toss Game, as the Browns lost to the Chiefs 40-39, and I think that was back in, 2004, I think it was. I can't remember. But that was back in 2004. I have another trivia question. My next podcast will be on the Scott Sports 101 NFL early games pregame show on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. And we've got a lot of other games I'll talk about on the postgame show once the game is concluded. But I have taken the Browns to win tonight's game. And my score prediction is the Browns 24-17. But I am wrong on that because they're up 28-13 right now. But hopefully I'll be right that the Browns will win. And they have to not blow it. They've got to maintain that lead. So boys, you got to maintain that lead in the fourth quarter. But you're doing well right now, so keep up the good work. And if the Bengals want to win, they've got to step it up. They've got to put pressure on Baker Mayfield and the offense and defense of the Browns. And so, but I do believe that the Browns will prevail and get the win, their first win of the season tonight, and go to 1-1. So I really feel this is going to be a really good game because the Browns are at home at First Energy Stadium. They've got 6,000 fans in the stadium because Cleveland has the best fans in the world. And I really think the Browns are going to prevail and win this game tonight. As I've said, I have picked the Browns to win tonight's game. So let's hope that the Browns can pull out that the Browns get the win tonight in this game and go to 1-1. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Update Show, which is what it is, but not so much a pregame show. And I will have the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show once the Browns Bengals game, Battle of Ohio, is concluded. And hopefully we'll be talking about a Browns win. And but until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.